I think I'm back, guys. Okay, let me know when I'm back, guys. Let me know if and when I'm back. And shame on chess.com for this. Am I back? I'm back. Okay. I had to close the analysis board, guys. I had to close it and I saw no option to turn engine off. So if someone knows how, please tell me, but I think I cannot show the lines. I think I cannot, because I saw the options and I wasn't showing lines, I wasn't showing best move, and I didn't have an option turn engine off. I had options like don't show bar, don't show evaluation, don't show lines. I had all of them turned off, but Lichess engine. Okay, I can show the position on Lichess. Maybe if you want, we can go there to a proper analysis board. Nah, let's continue. Yeah, let's continue. Maybe, yeah. I think I want to continue because I want to, keep doing the tactics, not showing lines. I think we talked a lot during the exercise, so I think maybe it would be nice to show the long line we calculated after this position. I cannot do moves now, which is a problem. At the end, if you want. Yeah, maybe at the end. F5, I thought queen h4, king f4, queen h2. We thought that. Queen h2 was a nice finding. There's no queen g3 because of rook f1. Let's keep rolling. Yeah, so I'm gonna grab more coffee, but I will put the next puzzle for you to start thinking, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. h5 is the only move here. Bishop g8, knight h6, bishop e6, h5, knight g8. Okay. Let me look at the position. Oh wait, before I do that, let me see some notifications on the Discord. Oh, nicely. Okay. Okay, so let's see this position then. It's white to move, and what a position. Of course I want to promote this pawn, right? We all want that. We're 2 pawns down. We have bishop versus knight, which is good because we have bishop. And thankfully, we're not under severe pressure here. Like, black is not going to promote early. Black is not going to checkmate us or anything. So it's all about promoting this pawn, I guess. So h5, someone is pointing out knight g8, of course. Then bishop e6, then knight h6. And we're never gonna win that. Maybe. So h5, knight g8. Oh, that's annoying. That is annoying. What if we start with the check? And my point is, if he checks and he takes, we take on g5. And then if knight g7, we take on f6. And if pawn takes, we take on f5, having a pawn that will promote. Right? So I like this check. Not sure what will happen if he moves the king or he plays e4. But I think if he takes, we take on g5 and okay, let's calculate that. So let's calculate the most critical line first. If he takes, we take on g5. Then knight g7, we take on f6, and that's the dumb square we're gonna promote because then we have a second pawn. So if we take, he has to take back on g5, we take on f5, and we promote. We're checkmated. What am I saying? We're checkmated there. Okay. Sorry. So bishop check, knight takes f5, pawn takes, he takes on g5. And we take the knight, he plays g4, and we're gonna be checkmated. So, no, we go king e1. Wait. We're not checkmated. We stop the pawn in time and we win. Yeah, okay. Oofda. Yeah, so bishop f5 he takes, we take on g5 and we win, I think. So after bishop f5 he has to play e4 or go out. Bishop f5 check, let's say e4. Then bishop h7. And then, oh, he takes on h4. Oh, that's a problem. So bishop f5, e4. Bishop f5, e4. Well, we also have, I mean, if we're gonna if we're not gonna win, then bishop takes c6 also makes sense, I guess. Are we, I mean, I don't think we should play for the draw here. So bishop f5, e4. If I go h5, he goes, oh, he might be in Zugzwang at some point. He might be in Zugzwang with the knight on h6 and my bishop on e6 at some point. So, okay, so I play h5. Knight g8 only move. Bishop e6. Knight h6 only move. And he has many moves. Can I dance around with my king? I don't know. I don't believe it. Maybe I can triangulate with my bishop. Triangulating the knight. Okay, so if I keep triangulating the knight, he's gonna have to play c5, c4, e3, but he will be able to move. Oh wait, I have a checkmate threat. With his pawn on e4, I have a checkmate threat on the diagonal. Okay. So let's start again. Bishop f5, e4, bishop c8. How about that? He might play king c4. I thought he had to play e3 and then I would have bishop f5 with check at some point. But hey Malek, welcome back. So bishop f5, e4, bishop c8. Oh, the knight can take, right? He's in time. Yeah, he's in time to take. No, that's no. Knight takes c8 and he's in time. h5, knight back to e7. And okay. So bishop f5, e4, h5, knight g8, and then bishop c8, or maybe bishop e6. Bobby says h5 first. So the bishop f5 idea, you don't like it, right? I mean, the moment he couldn't take, it was nice to force the pawn to e4 for the checkmate ideas. Is it white to play and win or draw? We don't know. Is it white to play and get the most out of this? Which I think it's a win. I think it's a win. King c4, what's the point? No more sooks one. There's bishop e6 check then, Bobby. Bishop f5, he can't play king c4 because h5, and there's no knight g8 because of bishop e6 check. So I think bishop f5 forces e4. That's the point. Then h5 forces knight g8. Then bishop c8 threatens checkmate, and if king c4, bishop e6 check, winning. So after bishop c8, he has to play e3. Okay, that's a forced line then. Bishop f5, only move, I think, e4. h5, only move knight g8. Bishop c8, only move e3. Then bishop f5 back, and we win the knight. Yeah. Can you look at bishop f5, knight takes f5 again? Yes, I will. I should, right? Ah! Knight takes f5, we take on g5. Knight takes f5, we take on g5. And how aren't we winning there? Oh, maybe it's the line. Maybe it's the line with pawn takes g4 that I thought f6, g3, king e1 was enough. Maybe it's not enough. How is hy winning? Sometimes you overthink 45 minutes and sometimes you don't think at all. That's funny. I mean, when I have all the line, I was more confident with this puzzle than with the previous one. Really, I thought we calculated everything. Bishop f5, we calculated that he couldn't take, but of course I might have missed something there. Yeah, knights are tricky, so maybe he just has knight h4. Yeah, knight h4. After pawn takes g5, he has knight h4 at least. That stops all the promotion ideas. So yeah. Yeah, bishop f5 is wrong for that reason. So let's try to do it in a different move order. h5, check, bishop c8 now, but the idea is the same. Oh, look at that. We didn't consider this. Okay, actually, that was very stupid of me, because h5, knight g8, bishop f5 totally transposes to the line we were calculating. So I should have realized that and think that one of the two move orders was wrong. Yeah, so I think bishop here. I want some kind of Zugzwang. So I want, no, probably bishop here. Or just bishop check and bishop back. Yeah, bishop check and bishop back, no? Why? So threaten the knight? No? No? Check and back? Check and back? No, what? Why not back? I want to go back and leave him in Zugzwang, because if he pushes any pawn, it's going to be checkmate. Oh, threaten checkmate. Okay, so this is the fastest. Yeah. Okay, this one was very tricky. But yeah, first of all, h5, of course. So stupid. And now c5 is tricky. What if h5, e4? If h5, e4, we just keep pushing. And the only way now to stop the pawn will be with the knight on g6. That will fall for any bishop f5 ideas, right? So maybe actually after e4 now we go bishop f5 immediately. Yeah, we have two puzzles now to try to get the 3000 back. As long as we don't end the session lower than we started with. We started this session with, let's say, we did +5, +8, -9. So we're winning 4 points. No. 5 +8, that's +13, -9. Yeah, we won 4 points. So we started at 87, 2987. So as long as we end up above that, that's fine. We can get our 3000 back next day. No problem. Okay, let's continue. Black to move. There's a check here that's screaming to be played. We already did that one, I remember. This one? This one, Bobby? I don't remember it. Yep. Okay. Cool. We have this also. Not so long ago. Wow, I have no clue. Honestly, I don't remember this. Although I remember some ideas. Maybe. Anyway, we have this check, we have this check, we have this move. We have these a5 ideas once the king is on a3. How can you not remember? I don't, man. I don't remember it. Maybe if the puzzle keeps going, once I see the idea, maybe I remember it. It's rook f2, queen e2, something like that. Rook f2 and then queen e2. Ah, now I have a small idea about it. Yeah. So yeah, now I remember. After king a3, queen e2, something like that. Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. Yeah, now that you tell me the idea, I remember it. Yeah. So rook f2 check. He has to go to a3. If he goes to a1, we win the queen or not, or what? Ah, we play the same. Yeah, now I remember. Rook f2 check. If king a1 we play the same, because after the check on h1 we go to g8. Oh, he can promote. No. We block on h2 then. Okay, maybe it's not that easy. Rook f2 check. If he goes to a1, oh yeah, queen e2, queen h1, king g7, bishop c3, f6. Yeah, I'm sure the move he played was king a3 too. I think, yeah. I think I remember that. Now I'm trying to understand why this. And now if bishop takes f6, I think I take with king to prevent promotion. And then queen h4. Well, it's not an easy line though. I don't take. I cannot avoid taking it. Oh no, I take with rook on f6, and if he promotes, I have rook f1, and then it's a draw, or maybe a win if I get to trade queens, which I don't. Wow, that's a complicated line. Queen c2, queen c2, yeah, queen c2 was the idea. Yeah, now I remember. Rook f2, king a1, queen c2. Yeah. That prevents promotion if queen h1. What's wrong with rook f2, king a1, rook f1, bishop e1, queen e2? That he's promoting Drovile. He's promoting a second queen. That's what's wrong. So rook check, king f1, rook f1. He can even promote there. He doesn't need bishop e1 now. Yeah, queen c2, queen c2. Yeah. And that works against king a1 and king a3. Rook f2, king a3, queen c2 anyway. And we have checkmates. Ah, there was this bishop f8 idea. So let's have a quick look at that line just to be sure. I think the puzzle probably stopped somewhere around here, but let's see. Queen check and bishop f8 to have space for the king. And now we can just take it. Because our queen is controlling the promotion square. No, if we take, he has promotion, and then queen h8 and win our queen. So king g8 is the only move there, and he has no checks. No useful checks, at least. And queen a2 is not checkmate. So let's say he promotes. If we go king here, queen takes a2, this king takes b4. And queen d2 check, king c5 only move. Okay, this is tough. King can take b4. I remember queen b4 idea. King can't take b4. Maybe we're not following the same line. I'm gonna tell the line from the beginning. Rook check, king a3, queen c2, queen h1 check, king g7, bishop f8. So now it's a clearance. Now the b4 square is available. King g8. He promotes. Oh no! If he promotes, we can't take it. If he promotes, we just take it. Yeah. Okay. No, if he promotes, we just take it. So the only interesting one could be maybe bishop g7. But bishop g7, we take it. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, that was easy. King g7 is bad. So after queen h1 here, king g8 immediately. Okay, yeah, that's also possible. King g7 is bad because of queen a1 check. Yeah, and then I have to repeat, like king h7, king back to h1, and I finally have to go to g8. Yeah, you're right, I think. What if queen h6 instead of promote? Then we checkmate. Queen takes a2 is checkmate, okay. I think, if we're talking the same line. What did you play last time you played it? King g8, queen h6. Yeah, queen takes a2 is checkmate, okay. It's a checkmate threat. If king g8 now, queen h1, king g8, queen h6, queen takes a2 is checkmate. King b4, then we're not talking the same line, okay. Look at the position. I'm talking about this position we have right now on the board. And after queen h1, we're discussing king g8 is the only move, not king g7. We had it right last time. Yeah, and we had it right now. We had it right now. b4 is free after bishop f8. Then we're talking a different line, okay. Then we're talking a different line. Now, after queen h1, king g8, there's no bishop f8. At least not check, so yeah, no, the line we were calculating makes no sense, okay. As Melek is pointing out, king g8 is the only move here, not king g7. Anyway, the puzzle is solved, guys, so I'm gonna move on to the next one. Bishop f8 check is not the move. Yeah, it's not the move because the king is not going to go to g7 now, if queen h1 happens. So, let's continue and let's do the final one. Okay. Now queen h5 is a move that's screaming to be played, but bishop f2 ideas have to be careful about. And maybe I'm already saying nuts here, stupid things, but that's the first thing that comes to my mind. If only this bishop wasn't here. We have also some sacrifices ideas on f5. Queen h5 seems very slow, right? Bishop g7 and knight h5. Knight h5 is an idea. Threatens bishop g7 with all sorts of checkmate threats. So knight h5 is interesting. Bishop takes f5, threatens mate in 1, so also interesting. Probably the strongest move in the position. And then after bishop takes f2, I might go king h1. But bishop takes f2 is definitely a move to consider. Okay, bishop takes. If he takes, if and only if he takes, we may have some ideas. Like rook takes e8, queen takes e8, only move, rook takes e8, and now only move not to lose the queen, queen takes c8, and I'm trading a lot of stuff and I'm not checkmating yet. So yeah, not sure. Now if I start with knight takes, I might still have checkmating ideas with bishop g7, and at the same time he can probably not take, because then after bishop takes, I don't see a forcing way to do this. Okay, so my first idea is slow, but it threatens to win the queen. Let's start with the direct approach. Bishop takes f5. What can black do? Queen h7 is a checkmate threat. So, what happened there? Mishi is now following. Thanks for the follow. Bishop f5. Oh yeah, you're right, Bobby. If he takes, we don't take on e8 first, we take on c8 first. And then he has to take on e1. Only move. And then I resign, probably. Then I resign, probably. Ay, ay, ay. I need to distract this bishop. This is the one piece that is really, really annoying all of our plans. So I need something like rook d1 or something like that. What about bishop g5? Okay, bishop g5 is interesting too. Yeah. Bishop g5 is really interesting. So I'm thinking if I go after this bishop, like with knight takes f5 or rook here, the bishop has to keep being alive in the diagonal, and he never can do rook g8 probably because of queen h5. But bishop g5, interesting. I have to say, in the initial position we're a piece down already, so we gotta be careful with going for a material win in a slow way, because then it might not be enough. Like for example, bishop g5, let's say he tries to sacrifice the queen somehow, which is not really necessary. What is our threat besides taking the queen? Let's say the queen goes to defend the 7th rank. Skip this. Yeah, bishop g5, queen d7. And any check on the h-file will be met by queen h7. And yeah, it feels a bit slow. Actually, everything feels a bit slow here. So that's why I'm concerned, because I don't see a direct approach that immediately works. Definitely bishop takes f5 threatens mate, so that's okay. Bishop g5, queen d7, knight takes f5 maybe. Bishop g5 here, knight takes f5. Yeah, maybe. The idea is not obvious. Any idea is not obvious, so I need to explore all these ideas, like bishop g5, like knight takes f5, bishop takes f5, and then eventually we will find the right move order by understanding what's black answer against every idea. So bishop g5, he can play queen d7, maybe queen b6. I mean, maybe we don't have a checkmate, so maybe he can just go somewhere out and say, okay, what's your checkmate idea there? I'm not gonna play rook g8 and allow you to checkmate me, but how do we checkmate after bishop g5, queen b6, for example? I'm assuming we want checkmate. Bishop takes f5, bishop takes f2. Knight takes f5 is much stronger. After we play bishop g5, queen d7, knight takes f5 is much stronger because when you take on f5 with bishop, you're gonna attack the queen. Is that what you mean? If we play knight f5, he has queen b8 resources. And queen d6. So bishop g5, queen d6, knight takes f5. No, then I don't like that for black. I mean, queen d6, I don't like it. Because then if queen b8, for example, just bishop g7 check, and that feels like checkmate. We're checkmated there. Bishop g7, that's checkmate. I think queen d6 is a mistake. Knight f5 seems killing there. No, I think queen d7 has to be the move after bishop g5. Queen d7. Then if knight f5, he may or may not take. Let's say he takes. Then bishop takes f5, what else? He has queen b8 in the end of the lines to save the day. No, but queen b8 is only with queen d6, and I think queen d6 is a blunder, Melek. I still like knight f5. If queen d7... No! No what? Here is my line. Okay. Show me the line. Show me the money. Knight f5. Oh! Knight f5. Oh, Melek, I thought we were discussing bishop g5, man. Okay, so what you were discussing is you don't like knight f5 because there's queen b8 ideas in the end. Okay. Hey, Kuro! I'm trying to explain. Yeah, now I understood, Melek. Sorry, because, you know, it's kind of confusing when we're solving complex positions and you're throwing all sorts of lines in the chat and we have delay. So I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm considering now bishop g5 because I think you suggested bishop g5. Hey, Kuro, I'm fine. I'm trying to wake up still. Me too. Okay, I was going to say uptime, but uptime is not 38 minutes because the stream crashed. So what are the news? The news, Kuro, is we achieved 3,000 rating. Yeah, and then we lost it next puzzle. But it was fun. It was fun. We're having a good session here, and this is the last puzzle. I don't guess we're gonna get 6 points for this one, even if we solve it, because we're spending too much time here. But at least we're gonna be closer to 3,000 again. Okay, so bishop g5, queen d7 is the only move that makes sense. We said that. They changed that. They changed to what? Bishop g5, queen d7, knight takes f5. What does black do? Well, after queen d7, knight takes f5, I'm assuming he will take it back, and then bishop takes f5. Makes some sense. But we're not threatening checkmate. So maybe we start taking with bishop after queen d7. I don't know. You can't lose rating if you are correct and take too long. Oh yeah, I know I will not lose rating, but I will not win 6 points. That's what I mean. I will win 1 point or something like that. Before it was like that. Oh, was it? I didn't know that. Anyway, bishop g5, queen d7, I don't know how to continue that line. Let's say knight takes f5, pawn takes, bishop takes. Rook takes e1 or c1. Rook takes e1, right? Rook takes e1, rook takes e1, queen has to move, let's say queen c7. Then rook e7. Rook e7. And if knight takes e7, we may have queen h6. No, knight takes e7 allows queen h7 mate. Oh, so maybe rook e7 is an idea there. Okay, let's show the line again. Bishop g5, queen d7, which may not be the only move. Knight takes f5, we said, and now pawn takes f5, which may not be the only move. No, that's a lot of. Okay, bishop takes f5, and now if rook takes e1 check, rook takes e1, and queen remains somewhere there. Oh, he has queen g7 though. He has queen g7 because our bishop is no longer on h6. Oh, but then we have rook e8, rook takes e8, queen g8 only move. Queen h5, king g7 only move, queen h6 check, king f7 only move, bishop e6 check, winning the queen. So I think queen g7 is not possible. If queen g7 is not possible, queen c7 or something like that, we play rook e7 and we should win. Queen g7, don't you have queen h5 check? Yes, also that. I think both queen h5 and rook e8 win against queen g7. Now, the problem is moves were not entirely forced, were they? So after bishop g5, we saw queen d6 is a bad move. Queen d7 seems like we're good. We're assuming he has to move the queen. I need to remind we're a piece down, so he might give up the queen for something. Let me guess, bishop g5 puzzle solved? I hope not. Okay, sis align, share the line with us, please. So bishop g5, what if he tries something like bishop f6? That seems crazy, but it is a move, isn't it? Then we go bishop takes g5 or knight takes f5. We go knight takes f5 and he can't take our bishop, and then if pawn takes, bishop takes, rook c7 is not possible. So rook e1, rook c7 still not possible. Yeah, okay, I guess bishop f6 is bad too. Queen d6 must be bad because we can he can take, and then knight g7 is crashing. Yeah, queen d6 is losing. Queen d6 is losing. Knight h5 also, yes, Kuro. Knight h5 also, same kind of ideas of you know, checkmate on g7 and keep adding pressure to the bishop on f6. So what else does black have? Let's say queen b6. Queen b6, bishop takes f5, right? Yeah, bishop takes f5. Just that. So in principle, he has to move the queen, but at least keep defended either the rook on e8 or the checkmate on h7 once we take on f5. So at least one of the two. Otherwise, bishop takes f5 would be killing, although rook e7 maybe. Oh, rook e7 maybe. I didn't consider that. Queen b6, bishop takes f5, rook e7. That has to be bad, but let's see how to win against that. Because bishop f2 is in the agenda too. So for example, let's start again. Bishop g5, queen b6, bishop takes f5, bishop takes f2 check, king h1, rook e7. Then we have rook takes c8, bishop takes c8, and queen h6 check. There's no rook h7 because of queen f8 mate, so queen h6 check, king g8. I'm not sure about that line. Too many lines, I'm out. Yeah, okay, I'm not sure about that line. I mean, it feels losing for black, but I'm not sure. Queen b6, maybe bishop takes f5 is not the move. Bishop f2, king h1. What about bishop g5, rook e7? Rook e7 immediately. Then rook e6. No. Then bishop takes f5. He has no time to take on c1 because of the checkmate on h7. So after he takes, we take on c8. I assume he's going to take with bishop to keep e7 defended twice. And then rook takes e7. There's knight takes e7. No, that loses. So rook takes e7. Knight takes e7. Yeah, because queen takes e7 loses. And then queen h5 check, queen f5, queen f6 check. I mean, it feels wrong, but okay. It's a move, rook e7. So we always have this knight g7 move. Knight g7. Well, bishop g7. Bishop f5. Okay, let's see OK's line. Bishop f5, e takes f5, which is not forced, but it's strong. Then rook e8. No, okay, I think we need to start with, yeah, with rook e8, you're right. Yeah, rook c8 is not possible, we saw that. So rook e8, yes. Queen e8, rook c8, queen has to take, yeah. I started with that line, that was the first one I calculated. Then knight takes f5, okay. Queen g8, no, but queen g8 doesn't feel right. Darn, only a draw. Oh, so maybe queen g8. Queen g8, I thought something like queen h5, but no. So you say queen g8 because that defends g7. That makes sense. And if bishop you see the line bishop g7, queen h5, queen h7, queen e8, queen g8. Yeah. If we don't start with bishop g5, he will always have queen g8. Okay, how bad is queen g8 for our plans? Like queen h5 instead of bishop g7, queen h5. He has to play queen h7, right? He has to play queen h7. Queen h7. Queen e8 check, queen g8, bishop g7, bishop takes e7, knight e7, after queen e7, knight e7. Knight e7 ideas. We can win a piece, but we started a piece down and we sacrificed pieces along the way, so we can go. Oh, we cannot even win a piece. Our bishop is hanging on G. No, we can. Queen h5, queen h7, queen e8 check, queen g8, queen takes g8 check, king takes g8, knight e7 check. We win the bishop on c8, but he has king h7 attacking our bishop on h6. Nah. Which line are we in? I was looking at the line that OK is sharing. It's actually the first I calculated. Bishop takes f5, pawn takes, rook takes, queen takes, rook takes c8. He has to take with queen. And then knight takes f5. Maybe we have something stronger than that. The OK drawing line, but queen h5 instead of bishop g7. Yeah, that's the one I was calculating. After knight f5, queen g8, queen h5, queen h7, and I don't see anything. What is the line you don't like starting with bishop g5? I do like starting with bishop g5, but I'm trying to calculate all the lines, guys. This is a very complex position where I want to understand all the ideas and nuances to be able to understand what's the right move order. Bishop g5 is interesting, but it's like at least slower than moves like bishop takes f5. Bishop takes f5 creates a checkmate in one thread, so that's the line I want to calculate first, although I already calculated it. I'm not entirely sure if saying it doesn't win is the final answer. Bishop g5 doesn't seem so strong. It might be the best, but it's not so strong in the sense that it's not threatening checkmate. I could start with bishop g7 also. If I start with bishop g7, anytime I threaten mate on h7, he will not be able to defend with queen d7 or rook e7. So even starting with bishop g7 is an idea. It's since black has no queen g8 in all those lines. And it's a tempo move. It's a tempo move, bishop g5. I agree with that. But again, what I'm saying is, for now it seems the best move to me. I'm being honest. For now it seems the best move. What I'm saying is it's not the strongest. But I'm not meaning, when I say strong, I'm not referring to good move. It's not the same strong move as good move. Strong move is the one that leaves your opponent less options. A check is a strong move. A checkmate threat is a strong move. Threatening a queen is strong, but not as strong as checks or checkmate threats. That's what I mean. What I mean is black has many options against bishop g5, and I need to calculate all of them. And okay, maybe it's the best move. For now, it's the one that I feel has the more chances to be the winning move. But in a real game, you can't calculate forever. Exactly. That's why I first want to calculate the most forcing moves, like this or this, and only if they're not winning, I go to calculate the most complicated ones, the ones that allow more options. At least having calculated the other lines, I collect some ideas. Bishop g7 is ridiculous. I know it is, but it makes sense. I have to calculate it. He has to take, right? So it's a forcing move. He only has one answer. And then, let's say we threaten checkmate. He has to take, right? Again, only move. I mean, he's not going to play king g8. So he has to take. And then I resign, or I play rook e8, queen e8, rook c8, queen takes c8. And there's visual nothing there. Okay. I think we transpose to the line, to ok's line. If it's bishop g7, I stop chess. That's how we came up with rook g1. It's same here. Yeah, we calculated the forcing lines there. Nothing was working, but we collected some ideas in that puzzle, like queen a5 would only work if h4 was covered. We understood the idea of the rook takes f7 sacrifice for white. Then we decided the queen shouldn't leave the e file. So yeah, you keep collecting ideas of the position, and here we collected already a couple of ideas. Like for example, in some lines, we had some rook e7 with the bishop on g5. We had some rook e7 thread that would collect material. In a real game, you would have flagged by now. No. How much time did we spend already? 30 minutes? In a real game, there's no chat to distract? Absolutely. So these 30 minutes could be maybe 10 minutes in a real game, totally focused. And also in a real game, I have 3 hours. I mean, 1 hour and a half, let's say. No, of course, in a real game, I would very kindly spend 30 or 40 minutes in this position to solve it. But yeah, without distractions, it would be easier. There's no chat to help, yeah. If I see line working, I am not looking at others. Absolutely agree with that, Melek. I still don't see a line working, that's the problem. But okay, let's try to assume that bishop g5 is the working line. Now I need to be sure that it works. So yeah, I agree with you. If you see one line working for you, nothing more to see. Like, you only need a win per game, and you don't need to see all of your moves. If you find one that works, that's it. But as for your opponent, you need to see all of his moves. So now, against bishop g5, I need to consider all the logical answers of black and not miss one. So Kudo says, queen d7, knight takes f5, GG. Yes, queen d7 seems one of the possible answers. Bishop f6, we saw it didn't work, but I don't remember exactly why, but I'm gonna assume it doesn't. I think bishop takes f5. I'm starting to be very, very tired. So yeah, this is the moment where I should stop doing tactics. So if yeah, the same happened yesterday. No, yesterday no, the day before yesterday. This is a moment when I'm already done. My brain is done. I cannot calculate anymore. So I should stop. I should not try to solve this puzzle and stop here. So I have those two options. I will give you two options because I'm no longer calculating more here. Either I play bishop g5 and it's on Bobby, or I stop here. I stop here and don't solve this puzzle, which is what I should do, honestly. We can't walk away from the puzzle. We can. I mean, the problem with chess.com is it will not show this same puzzle next day. Lichess would, which is why it's one of the many reasons why I prefer Lichess. Lichess would start in the same puzzle next day. Okay, I'm gonna wait for OK's suggestion. OK has an idea. I don't see refutation for bishop g5. If you do, give me the line. I don't, Melek, but the problem is I didn't see everything in this position. You prefer Lichess puzzles? Yes, I do. In general. I mean, I like both. I like some things of chess.com. I like some things of Lichess, if I have to pick one. You cannot see everything. Yes, you can. And that's why I should stop here. That's why I should stop here, because I know I can't see everything, and this is a very interesting position to spend 30 minutes. I should probably not do it now, and I should probably not do it on the stream with a chat. That's the problem. I think this is a very interesting puzzle to solve, but I can't just now. Okay, I'm waiting for your idea. Okay, OK's idea is knight takes f5. E takes f5 is not forced, I think, because knight takes f5 doesn't threaten... Well, it has some threats. It has some threats. But it may allow rook g8, for example. It may allow bishop takes f2 first. So, okay, let's see your idea. Let's see your idea. Knight takes f5, pawn takes f5, rook e8, queen e8. So you're still going for this rook c8 there, and bishop takes f5. But then the queen moves to defend h7, right? Queen c7 or queen d7. No, queen c7, queen d7 is not possible. Queen c7 or queen g8. Maybe queen g8 is also possible there. Right? Okay. Queen g8 saves the day for black. At the end of your line, which I think is not a forced line because knight f5 can be answered with some other ideas like rook g8. Also ideas with bishop g7. Knight f5 is bad because of rook g8. Knight f5, rook g8. Here we should start, I guess. Well, knight f5, rook g8, there might be knight g7. And then he has to take with rook, and then we win. So maybe knight g7 wins on the spot against rook g8. But yeah, I really cannot calculate, guys. Knight f6, rook takes c2. I cannot calculate, guys. This is so complicated positions. I really want to stop here. I really want to. I'm sorry for you guys. I'm sorry for you guys. But okay, if this no, okay. I want to stop, guys. I want to stop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've been doing tactics for more than almost 3 hours now. Almost 3 hours now. This is much more than I should. I should do 1 hour sessions. So I want to stop. I'm sorry. We'll never know the solution. No, oh yeah, because it's chess.com. Bollocks. So now I need to play bishop g5 and maybe fail just so you know the solution. I don't like that. But it's on you, Bobby. It's on you. I mean, if this was Lichess, I wouldn't have any dilemma. I would just stop because the same puzzle will happen the next time. Bishop g5 is too logical to be wrong. Copy the position and save it as a study on Lichess. I really hope it's the move. Okay, let's vote. Should I want to stop. I'm gonna say that. I want to stop. Now, that being said, let's vote. Who wants me to play bishop g5 and who wants me to really stop? It's my rating. The difference is my rating will be modified. Stop tactics or stop stream? Both could. I really have to have lunch. Bishop g5 if queen d7 and then knight takes f5, then calculate? No, I'm not gonna calculate anymore today. Bobby wants me to stop, thank you. Miss Keck wants g5. g5? Bishop g5, I guess. So I have 1 vote for each. Kudo says save the position. So I guess that means stop. I can save the position, no worries with that. I can do a screenshot now. I did a screenshot already of the position. Position is saved. Bring another coffee, I suggest. No, I don't want to calculate more things. I'm gonna stop streaming no matter what. The only question is, do I play bishop g5 or not? Melek wants to play bishop g5. Rad the Brown keeps giving lines, which I don't care about because I'm not gonna calculate more. Stop and come back to it. I like that suggestion by Kudo. Even if you save it, we'll never know the solution if we're not here at your next stream. That's right, Bobby. But I don't care. I mean, my streams are saved. all the streams. You can, for like 2 months, 3 or 2 months, I don't know. I think it's 2 months. You have all the videos on Twitch. So yeah, no, yeah, we can check it later. Yes, if bishop g5 is wrong, you might get nightmares. That's right. No, I won't have nightmares. I failed. What an anticlimax. I'm sorry, guys. It was too much of a session. It was nice, don't get me wrong, but we will not know where to search for the solution. Maybe ask Fito. I think just go for it. Bishop g5, go. I guess I cannot show a position then. Rook e d1, go. Kuro, you can only show a position if you give the solution away. I'm not gonna calculate anything. I'm done, I'm done. Rook e d1, go. What are the candidates? I don't know, many moves are candidates, Miss Keck. If you want to give me if you want me to give a list, I will say Queen h5 is a candidate, Bishop g7, although it seems to lose, Knight takes f5, Bishop takes f5, Bishop g5, Rook e6, Rook takes e6. I mean, I can probably add more candidate moves. Those would be my first. Knight to h5, yes, Knight to h5 is another candidate move. If anyone is that desperate to know the solution, they can put the position in an engine. That's right. If you're desperate, copy the position. I gave you plenty of time. There were problems in all those lines. We will go for it. We will check the solution and then lie to you, Pepe. And Bishop g5, solve them. I don't know, Malek. I don't know. I'm not in solving mode anymore, so I don't care if you keep giving lines, if you keep giving reasons why Bishop g5 is the best move. I don't care. I don't care. I only have to decide whether I stop here or I play Bishop g5 and then stop. So I'm not sure what's the what the voting. It is Bishop g5. Looked it up. It is? Is it? Okay. Are you lying to me? Did you look it up and the solution is Bishop g5? The solution, it is Queen sack. It is Queen sack. Yeah, I knew it. And cheating by knowing the solution. Let's stop this madness. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop. Okay, yeah, so Sphinx is sharing a study. I don't know if that's the position. Kuro is sharing a position with you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna stop here. Bishop g5, Queen d7, then Knight takes f5. Oh, but you really checked with the engine, okay? Because then I'm totally sure I'm not gonna play Bishop g5. Does anyone know where to practice tactics for free? Yeah, Ladle. You have many options. Chess Tempo, Lichess. I'm gonna give you some. Chess Tempo, although it has a paid version. Lichess.org. What else do we have? Chesscap.org. I think it's .org. I might be wrong. And then we have also Blitz Tactics, which I have a command for. Yeah, Blitz Tactics. So yeah, Blitz Tactics and Chesscap are for like doing fast tactics, like easy tactics in fast way. Lichess and Chess Tempo are more for what we're doing here. Yeah, you already decided you are not playing it, so I'm sharing with the chat. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so now I will not play it. Not Bishop g5, not any other move. So rating will remain at 29.94. So maybe after, okay, let me go out of here. Thanks for sharing the answer, bishop g5. Okay, so let's go out. And so I have one puzzle left today. So maybe, maybe after lunch and rest, I go back for a one puzzle stream. I don't know, or maybe in the night after the race, I'll have 5 more puzzles. I don't know. Thanks for being here. It was nice. We're pretty close to 3,000 again. You got my puzzle. Oh. Let me go to Lichess. How can I go to Lichess now? From here, maybe? Lichess. Let me share. Okay, kudos puzzle. Copy. Okay, let's share this with the stream before stopping streaming. Board editor. Feng. Analysis board. Oh, but this is a well-known position, right? This is from a real game. Let me show it bigger. Oh, no, I'm mixing it with another one. No worries. Okay. Chess 24 for sacrifices. Oh yeah, Chess 24 also. Ladle. Chess 24 also very nice puzzles there. It was my Blitz game, same idea though. Okay. Well, of course the first move, let me close this. The first move that strikes here is bishop takes h7. And you already told me you got to have the double sacrifice, the double bishop sacrifice, right? So okay, bishop takes h7 seems winning here. I guess that was your move, and now black has to die with a full stomach, because if black goes here, you just take the knight and then all sorts of checkmate threats. So I guess black has to take. If there's any hopes to survive, black has to take. And then I assume you took on h5, Kudo? Hey, bishop g5 was the solution for the last one. Yes, I know, Castlebit. Okay, already shared with us. Okay, and now in this position, how do you win? Well, that's the idea, to take a piece and then bishop g7 ideas. Now you played knight takes c6. Oh yeah, that attacks the e7 bishop. I would think this because it attacks two rooks, but yeah, knight takes c6 is also forcing. And again, black. Well, black might have tried bishop f6 maybe, but then the rook leaf would be killing. Huh. So I guess black is gonna lose material if he wants to stop the checkmate at this point. Bishop f6, you just take and go rook f3. So black has to lose material to stop the checkmate. Something like f6 or f5 would lose material. Knight e7, knight g6. What happened in your game? Did he take the knight? I don't think he saw it coming though, so I'm assuming he took the knight with bishop? With bishop, I guess? Yeah. And then you took on g7, I assume. Let's make this main line. I suppose you took on g7 because that's exactly, yeah, because of course queen h8 is a checkmate threat, so this is pretty forcing, and you and then rook f3. And how does black stop the checkmate now? Has time got time for rook h3, rook h3 before knight takes c6? Queen g4 first. Okay, cool. First queen g4. Okay, let's answer Rad Brown's question. Here, rook f3. I guess that's also strong, but it gives more chances to survive. For example, knight takes e5, bishop takes e5. Maybe black has some surviving chances here with rook f6. Rook h8, queen h8. I mean, no. If rook f3, immediately black can play rook h8. Oh, I guess, yeah, in the position. f6 here. f6 doesn't save, or does it? Yeah, f5 doesn't save because the knight is protecting f7, or what? Yeah, f5 also saves. Yeah. Okay, so let's see the game. Yeah, queen g4 check important here. Of course, queen g4 is totally killing now because the king can't go here because of the checkmate. So king goes to h and rook f3. Did he resign already? So rook here, there's this. And no, there's no rook h8, right, Kuro? He got mated, okay. After rook f3, how does black survive? Rook h8 works. How does it work? Bishop g5 here. Bishop g5 and king f6. Feels dangerous. I mean, I still like white. But yeah, I guess now you have to play something like queen g4. And rook g8 is even better. I don't know, rook h3, king f8, yeah. Yeah, rook g8 is even better. So well seen, bishop g7 followed by queen g4. Well done, Kuro. Okay, I'm done. My brain is done, and I'm going to have lunch, take a rest. Hopefully later I'll have a brain again and we can do more tactics or chess or something. Have a good day, guys. Thanks for stopping by and see you later. Bye bye.